Alrighty, gang. Before we begin our Crash of the Titans, if you're looking for an alliance to play with, hit up our alliance. Go for the head. We're looking for folks to, you know, play the game with us. Also, too, if I can get 10 likes on this video here, I'm actually going to start on something extra special about the rankings for Marvel Puzzle Quest characters. So, that's the end of my shameless self-promotion. Let's get into the Crash of the Titans. Alright, so we got two of them here with X-23. The first one's with 4-star Elektra, and then looks like 3-star Hulk. But let's go with Elektra first, if I can ever talk right. As Elektra is a purple, black, and red user. Her purple ability costs 7, called Double Cross. And what she'll do is she'll put out some purple strike tiles that are pretty weak. And if there happen to be any enemy strike tiles on the board, she'll convert those into strike tiles for herself and make those there a whole lot stronger. And then she'll transform some of the other ones into weaker tiles. The most important thing is that they're weak purple, strike tiles, but again, the conversion is going to be a lot stronger for her. Her black ability, which is really annoying, is called Shadow. Oh my goodness. Is it how? Is it Shadow? No, it's Valley of Death, and then I forget what the black is called. Oh my god, this is wild. But anyway, her black ability costs 10, and what it does is she'll put black trap tiles on the board, and then if she takes any form of damage at all, then one of those trap tiles will expire, and then it'll deal damage to us. And then also too, she gains AP in black for each one of those trap tiles when they're diffused, so to speak. When I mean diffused, is like whenever she takes a damage from it. And then finally, her red ability is called Valley of Death, which I do remember that there. This one here is an 8 AP ability, and what it does, she'll put a trap tile on either red, purple, or black, and then once per turn, she'll steal AP from one of those three colors there. Then she'll do damage to the target, and it gets to be very annoying after about 3 or 4 turns. Yeah. Elektra's affiliations are heroes, defenders, should be street level if I'm not mistaken, and all that jazz. So alright, so we got X-23 as, one of the crash participants. So we're going to use this costume here and then we'll flip to her modern look for the second one. So she's a green, purple, and red user, though not in that particular order. Her green ability is holding back. This here costs 9 AP. 9 green AP. So what you need to do is for 9 green, it'll deal damage to the target. And then if you have 9 or more red AP, when you fire off the power, okay, it was 8. My bad. It's 9 for the AP, but 8 to fire off the power. Then it becomes Berserker Fury if you have 9 or more red AP. And then what Berserker Fury does for the 8 green, she'll deal damage to the target and then creates 2 black strike tiles. So you see right there, there's a way to quote unquote counter what Elektra does, but again, you gotta be be really gutsy to fire off holding back after Elektra done fired off her trap tiles. Savage Healing is her passive. What it does, anytime she makes a match in one of her colors, she heals for for the listed amount of health, and this is a true heal, not a burst heal. So at higher levels, she gets more health. We'll probably end up putting this here at level 5, for the crash. And then finally, Tracking Prey is a 12 AP purple move, and what it does, she'll create a trap tile. If we match the trap tile away, then we deal a small amount of damage and then create a black strike tile for the listed amount. But if the enemy matches the strike tile or trap tile, then they get dealt a massive amount of damage, and that's that. So the trap tile itself can be reduced, or I meant the AP for the trap tile to be placed on the board can be reduced for every friendly strike tile that you have, up to a minimum of 6 AP. So, say for instance you pair up with Dodkin and he matches all those strike tiles, then you can, effectively make Tracking Prey down to 6 AP, or fire off all of her powers or whatever. Anyway, for her affiliations are Heroes, X-Men, Mutants, Weapon X, Enhanced. So yeah. All right. Strategy here for the fight: don't let Elektra get black. Don't let her get black. Don't let her get red. Those two there, you can probably, get away with a victory. Purple's kind of irrelevant. I mean, cause she puts out those trap tiles on the board, which, I mean, it's fine, but it doesn't really do anything for her or us. Well, I mean, it does stuff for us, namely making Tracking Prey a whole heck of a lot cheaper. But other than that, Again, just a little mindless matching. Just trying to make sure that we don't give up any black. Again, even if double cross goes off, that's fine, cause hey, that makes Tracking Prey a whole lot cheaper. And now she's gonna steal these tiles here. But again, that's alright. Again, we're just trying to keep that black away from her. Shadow Step. That was what the ability is called. I'm gonna blame it on the fact that I got too much. I haven't been to sleep yet. And plus two, I just got finished working, so yeah. Alright, we'll go this way here. Gonna match. We had the match 5 in yellow, but whatever. Alright, so there's the first fight with X-23. I know it's supposed to change her red into to level 5, and we'll do that there after the Hulk. And of course, thanks Alliance for playing. I had to probably do a little bit of removal pretty soon, but that's off cam. Alright, so the Hulk, red, green, and black user. His green ability, which is Thunderous Clap, costs 10, deals damage to the target, and then deals additional damage for however many green AP that you have when you fire off the power. His red ability is called Smash, deals damage to the target, and it'll deal additional damage based on the amount of green tiles that happen to be on the board. And then finally, his black ability is Anger, which is his passive. Anytime Hulk is dealt 5% of his maximum, well, whatever his total health is at the time, then he'll create a 1-turn countdown tile that will that'll be on black, and it will generate green AP on the board. It'll convert some of those basic tiles into green AP, and cascades and all that there will always ensue. As far as Hulk's affiliations, Gamma mutates, heroes, should be Avengers, all that stuff there isn't really relevant for this crash here. So let's put X-23's red up to 5 and talk about the strategy here. Mainly what we want to do here with X-23, gather green, gather red. Since my X-23 is almost max champion, I'm probably gonna be triggering Anger almost every turn with her match damage, or if I make match 4s or whatever. So got to be kind of worried about that. But hey, I'm gonna let my matches do the talk. Well, before I let my matches do the talking, I did say we're gonna put her in her original outfit. So there we go, original outfit. Let my matches do the talking. Aw, and Laura didn't get a chance to fire off a track and prey animation. Darn. Oh well. But that's X-23 in a nutshell. As far as people to pair her up with, obviously 3-star Dakin. If I can ever find where mine is, there's Dr. Doom. I don't have him as a max champion again. I think I'm probably, yeah, so pheromone range, anytime you match green, adds 2 red strike tiles on the board. I know you kind of want to match red to get X-23's Berserker Fury and hold him back, pretty much active, but hey, it'll help out a lot to oh my goodness, it'll help out a lot to get tracking prey on the board, since he's gonna be not using purple, but you'll be using blue a little bit, to convert some of those strike tiles into green tiles. So there's a little synergy there. Probably the 3-star version of Wolverine as well. You probably want to use the best there is for him. But then again, if you're rolling with X-23, she's probably going to be taking all colors with the exception of yellow. You could use the 4-star X-Force Wolverine, but with him actually having a really good green again and a really good black, you know, yeah, Laura's kind of redundant there. But anybody that will allow her to create strike tiles and let her match her colors. So obviously you want someone whose strongest color isn't green, for example. So like someone like a Captain Marvel, you know, 4-star. That's a decent-ish option because she'll create strike tiles, which makes tracking prey a whole heck of a lot cheaper. Um, let's see here. Hulk, oh, Hulkbuster, he can make strike tiles too with his black ability, which makes things a whole heck of a lot cheaper. Um, Polaris, hey, Polaris, if there isn't a special tile on board, she'll make a strike tile, and that'll make Laura's stuff a little bit cheaper. Wasp, she can make strike tiles, or she also makes protect tiles. Valkyrie, but then you gotta manipulate the board a little bit for her yellow ability. The best defense. So again, strike tiles is the name of the game with X-23. Get anybody that can create strike tiles, make tracking prey a whole lot cheaper, and hey, you'll win. So the next Crash of the Titans coming up in 6 days and 16 hours as of this recording is gonna be the all new X-Men time displaced Iceman. So we'll take a look at him and their kit because it got reworked. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The Magic Limbo store still active for another day and 12 hours as of this recording, so there's that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Be excellent to your fellow human beings, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.